And I've got a couple new subscribers. Again, thank you for joining. Hope you enjoy everything. Now, when I make a video, you'll get it right away. Thank you for supporting the channel. Anyways, moving along, I've touched base on this subject before. It was kind of mixed in with a few other cases. So today, I'm going to do this case on its own. It's a missing case of James Nestor Candy from Vegreville, Alberta. So let's go. Let's get into it. Well, if you're still following along from the last video, we went from Peace River, Alberta, to Vegreville, Alberta. And like the sign there says, welcome to Alberta. For all of you who are just tuning in, it's your first video. Vegreville is known for its lush green grass, its rivers, beautiful sunset. Its farmers. Without the farmers, Vegreville wouldn't exist. And of course, for it being a small town, it has a courthouse. And today we're doing a video on this young man right here. Alright? This is James Candy, 17-year-old, missing. James Nestor Candy, born and raised Vegreville, Alberta. He was 17 when he went missing. A young white male, blue eyes, brown hair, crooked teeth. He's 5'8", 123 pounds. Sometime between 11 p.m. on August 6, 2017 and 9:30 a.m. the next morning, 17-year-old James Candy crawled out of his bedroom window of his family's farmhouse in Vegreville, Alberta, and disappeared. James is the youngest of 6 siblings. His parents described him as quiet and normal, with a reckless sense of humor. He loves baseball, animals, and his dog Reggie. Earlier that day, James's mother had discovered a small amount of marijuana in his jacket pocket. Contrary to some reports, there was no argument. 3 years earlier, James's older brother died of alcohol poisoning. His parents told him their concerns about addiction and that drug use in the home is not permitted. James loved farm life and had been interested in riding in the rodeo. However, if he wanted to pursue it, he would be drug tested. By the end of the conversation, James made plans with his parents for the next day. He and his parents said, "I love you." James went to bed. When his father checked his room the next morning, it was filled with mosquitoes. The window was open, and James was nowhere to be found. He had taken his lariat, a rope used to lasso animals in rodeos, and left a suicide note on his desk. James's family and the RCMP immediately launched a widespread search over 3 to 4 days involving trained dogs and helicopters. Nothing was found. Following James Candy's disappearance, a large search was conducted by RCMP, assisted by trained dogs and helicopters. The most recent physical search for James took place on June 5, 2020. Over the course of 3 days, the organization Please Bring Me Home led a search of several acres of heavy forested areas around Vegreville area. According to its website, CASSDA, used cadaver dogs in one of the searches, which tracked to a slough northwest of his house. The RCMP drained it completely, but nothing related to James was found. James reportedly didn't frequent any particular locations, and his family and friends don't know where he would have gone. Other than his lariat, the rope used to lasso animals, blue jean jacket, straw hat, none of James's belongings were missing. He usually wore his cowboy boots, which had been left behind. James's family is desperate for answers and continue to share his poster in hopes that someone will recognize him or he'll call home. James is described as 5 feet 8 inches tall, with short blonde hair, blue eyes, a scar on his right knee due to a chainsaw accident. Several years prior to his disappearance, James had been relentlessly bullied at school due to his size. Although his parents tried to intervene on several occasions, the school did nothing to help. The summer he vanished, James faced several setbacks. He had difficulty getting his license. He didn't get the job he had been looking forward to. He found out his feelings for a young woman were not reciprocated. There have been several unconfirmed sightings of James, one at a Walmart in Calgary in December 2017. His parents received threatening messages to James's personal Facebook account. James, if you're still out there, I hope you answer this. I'll be waiting at your front door until your parents go missing too. The true identity of the person, the intent of the message, and what, if any, they know about James's disappearance remains unknown. Facebook would not cooperate with Canadian investigators. If James did take his life, then why was nothing ever found? Did he plan to meet someone on that late summer night? Did he start over somewhere new? James Candy's family has conducted countless ground searches, hired private investigators, and continue to share his poster everywhere they go. There is no evidence that James is in Vegreville. Where did he go? Guys, please help his family get the answers they deserve. All right? I mean, you would want answers. You'd want confirmation. Every tip counts, guys. Let's help the family. Okay, guys, there you go. There's a story about James Candy. Now, we don't know if he's alive or if he's dead. All right, but it's turned into like a cold case, obviously. The family needs your help, so share this. Get this out to as many people as you possibly can. The family needs your help. Dead or alive, they need your help. Let's find James. Let's get him home. Lisa and his family will know what happened, right? Well, whether he's dead or alive. We can at least do that much. So yeah, guys, like, share, subscribe. All right, definitely share this. Get this going. I want this out there. I want to hear about this everywhere. I am going to be going to Alberta, so I want to hear about this out there. Peace out. I'm out of here. Later.